So hello there and welcome to another video of the Shield on the Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna talk about the Grammys that was this last Sunday, and I'm gonna talk about the rock categories and my thoughts on it. So yeah, this last Sunday we had the Grammys, and of course the metal performance and rock performance. They're given before the show begins. So right off the bat, we know that rock and metal has been snubbed for years in the Grammys. I think everyone remembers in the 80s when Jethro Tull won Best Metal Performance over Metallica won. And you would think the Grammys would like have a clue by now and know what really deserves to win and what does not. So this year was in the categories for the rock were kind of interesting, but not in a good way. Like you had like stuff there that you didn't know why it was actually um, there in the first place. You were like, why are these people nominated? And a band that for me was really snubbed in the Grammys was the band Turnstile. So Turnstile is a band that mixes hardcore with alternative and rock, and even has some rap and hip hop elements to it, especially on their last album, Glow On, which was huge. This is the album. I love this album. It was in my top 25 of last year. And I just think that this album is very groundbreaking, and Turnstile has gotten huge, but they were severely snubbed in the Grammys. They lost the best rock song where they were uh, put, nominated, and they were nominated in metal performance, which I thought was weird because they're good, but not actually metal. But obviously, they gave that to Ozzy Osbourne, and Ozzy Osbourne, it's on his way out, and they just gave it to him because it's a name that they recognize, but they also nominated Muse for a song that is not metal at all. Megadeth was there. That was a great song. And they have Ghost too for Call Me Little Sunshine. And I think Impera was a great album that was snubbed as well. That should have been there. But Turnstile has been like so groundbreaking these last 2.5 years, and Glow On is still so great that I cannot believe that it was not that way. But yeah, there were some good things in the Grammys. For example, we had Bad Bunny from Puerto Rico opening the ceremony, and I believe it's the first time that a Latino opens the Grammy. So that's huge that happened, and you know it exposed the world to Puerto Rico and the culture. Uh, he got Taylor Swift to shake her back because she does not have an ass. People, I'm from Puerto Rico. I know what asses are like, and Taylor Swift, that's not it. And she can't dance for shit as well. But that was groundbreaking, and his album didn't win the best album of the year, although he was nominated for that. Harry Styles won that. I haven't listened to that album, so I don't know if it's good or not. But also, I thought like Beyonce was snubbed as well. Like she's being nominated for Best Album of the Year like 4 times, and she always loses. And I'm glad Adele wasn't nominated for Album of the Year because 30 sucked. She won for Easy on Me, which is by far her most blandest like song. It's just like meh. So yeah, at least that thing that was good. But yeah, in the rock category and metal category, there were so many bands that could have been nominated, like Mastodon, for example, uh, Gojira, which had an album last year that was amazing. Uh, so yeah, well, was it last year? No, I can't remember. But there's so many bands that were snubbed that could have been nominated. Uh, and the Grammy, in that respect, is still as clueless as they were uh, 30 years ago. They're still making the same mistakes. But to me, by far, the biggest snub was Turnstile, three categories, no Grammy. And I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to Glow On, you should listen to it because it's an amazing album that, like I said, blends hardcore, alternative. I think what they're doing right now is, as it's pretty groundbreaking. I remember like a Nirvana in the 90s, but for hardcore. And I'm telling you, that album, uh, it's just so great from beginning to end. So if you haven't listened to it, you should, because it's, like I said, an amazing record that is very much worth your time. So again, like the Grammys, what do you think about the Grammy Awards? Did you watch them? I know they're super long. I didn't. I just watched some clips on it, but like I get bored watching them because they're so long. And to me, it's nothing that I would like want to sit like 3 hours for and watch that. So yeah, it's not for me. But yeah, it's incredible how the music is changing and it's shifting. So yeah, here's the categories. This is what I was trying to get. Like here you have like best new artists. I'm gonna go through them to see. So yeah, Harry Styles won for that album. I have not listened to it, and I'm just glad that Adele lost because 30 sucks. Uh, I haven't. I obviously Bad Bunny being nominated for a best album of the year in an album that's completely in Spanish is unheard of. But yeah, he didn't won for that. Record of the year, I see Lizzo won. I haven't listened to her, but apparently I should. I'm just glad that Adele lost that as well. Let's go through this song of the year. I, I haven't listened to Bonnie Raitt in a while, but I'm surprised that that won Song of the Year with or like that's kind of strange. Maybe they gave it to her because she's an artist that's been singing for years. Best new artist, I don't know any of these people. Oh, I do know one, Wet Leg. That's a cool alternative band. Best pop performance, yeah, I re- I would actually given this to Moscow Mule by Bad Bunny because that was my number one song of last year, and it's supremely catchy. Best pop duo group performance. Oh yeah, that unholy song. It's very catchy as well. So I think yeah, that they deserve to win that. Pop vocal album. Yeah, I haven't listened to any of this, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, best pop vocal album. I see the Harry Styles one. I haven't listened to that one either. At least they gave Beyonce a dance album and an electronic one. Instrumental music, Starkey Puppy. Oh, I've listened to them. They're a good band. And here we go. Best rock performance, like Brandy Carlisle. I have no idea who Brandy Carlisle is. I'm surprised that they didn't give it. Yeah, Holiday by Turnstile should have won. That's a great song. I'm really pissed that they didn't give it to Turnstile. And the best metal performance, Turnstile here, I wouldn't. To me, they're not metal. I would have given this award to "Will Be Back" by Megadeth. To me, that was the best song out of the ones that are in that category. And the best rock song, yeah, I'm glad that Red Hot Chili Peppers lost because that song sucks. Yeah, but I would have given it to Blackout by Turnstile, hands down, but whatever. And the best rock album, yeah, at least I'm glad that Machine Gun Kelly didn't win. But you have like Ozzy, uh, Machine Gun Kelly, Lucifer on the Sofa by Spoon. That's actually a good band. I'm surprised that they got nominated. And the Black Keys, I haven't listened to them in a while. So yeah, I think there were better rock albums to be nominated. And in the alternative, Wet Leg won, and they're cool. So yeah, and I see that they won 2 times. So at least some cool bands won. But in the end, I think the Grammys are still as clueless as they were 30 years ago. So, what do you think about the Grammy winners this year in the rock category and other categories? Comment and let me know. So, if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to subscribe. And do not forget to give me a like. That helps the YouTube algorithm. So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield on the Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and good night.